friends, welcome back to the office here at New Traditions Dulcimers and Shasta Ukuleles and Shasta Flutes. My name is Dan Daniels, and today I want to get dulcimer number 931 out onto the web. We have been neglectful and just kind of overwhelmed with busyness on special orders, so our stock orders have kind of taken a back seat. But this is 931. This is an Appalachian dulcimer from New Traditions with Western red cedar top. And these are kind of our standard sound hole designs. We've been doing this sound hole design since 1982, I believe. This is all black walnut, and this is reclaimed black walnut, or rescued, as we like to call it, black walnut. This wood would have ended up in either a landfill or a burn pile in Southern Oregon, but we rescue it. Actually, not we, but the person I get my wood from rescues it and sells it to me in lumber dimensions, like a 2x6 and stuff like that. And then I bring it back to the shop and resaw it and size it for my instruments. So this is, look at that. This was inside of a tree that blew down. This is a walnut tree. Oh my gosh. Is that beautiful or what? A walnut tree in Southern Oregon, up in the Eugene area. And our buddies from Urban Lumber went out and took the wood out for the homeowner, took the tree out for the homeowner, and brought it back to their mill, milled it down into furniture because they are, or down into lumber because they are a furniture manufacturer as well. And sometimes they're gracious enough to sell me some of their wood. And what I'm trying to show you is right here, there's a beautiful red, copper red streak in the wood on both sides. Kind of see it there. It's just a beautiful, beautiful piece of black walnut. Definitely high-end furniture grade black walnut that we were able to get a hold of. It's very dark wood, and then it's topped with a Western red cedar. Same type of situation. Trees blow down around here, especially out on the ocean, out on the coast. They blow down all the time. So we're very fortunate to have good friends who have mills and take the wood for us. Black walnut fingerboard with pearl inlays. This has a 1.5, a 6.5, and a 13.5 fret. It is a 25-inch VSL, which all of our dulcimers are. I don't build anything bigger or anything smaller at this point. Black walnut headstock with Grover's Stay Tight tuners. And it is our three-piece black walnut, which means it's not hand-carved. I use a three-piece laminate to put it together. No strap buttons on this. They can be ordered for the person who wants to purchase this can go ahead and include them on the order. But as of now, there's no strap buttons. And we are having a heck of a time with cases. So the wholesaler that we were getting our dulcimer cases from no longer offers that service, which is a real bummer because now our case options are pretty much Amazon, which is kind of weird, but that's our case options. And the cases now are running our cost about $95 a case. So we can either ship this dulcimer to you wrapped up very, very securely in bubble wrap, which we often do. And we've actually sent ukuleles to Japan without cases wrapped in bubble wrap, without any problems. And we've shipped many dulcimers without cases wrapped in bubble wrap. And then you can purchase your own case, or if you just like to have your instruments out hanging on the wall and don't need a case, then that works out as well. But right now the dulcimer, the cost of the dulcimer with case is that the case adds a $95 increase to that dulcimer cost. I'm sorry, just looking at the beauty of this wood, it is really remarkable. You would never have any idea what was inside of this burned out piece of old black walnut until you open it up. And it's always a treat for me to get this lumber. And I'll buy it in a slab. This one came in a slab. And I'll buy it in a huge slab and bring it down to my shop here in Montague, California, and cut it up with my circular saw into lumber that I can use, and then take it over to my bandsaw and start resawing it. So I've not any idea what the wood is going to look like until I do 2 cuts on the bandsaw and then lay them down side by side, book matched. And this is what I get to see when I do that. I mean, it's just outstanding. And I have three more dulcimers that will be made out of this wood with pretty much the same exact figure on the backs. Kind of an ET type look, or perhaps a Picasso look. I don't know. Anyways, that's what's going on here. This one is going to be on our website, www.newtraditionsdulcimers.com. It'll be posted for sale real soon once this video is posted and dropped. I just did the setup, just did the fret leveling. It's just playing wonderfully. I really am pleased with the action. I don't like really low action, because I like to make sure that folks can hear my dulcimers. So it's just a medium action. Feels good as when you're fretting. It's in tune all the way up the fretboard. There's nothing out of tune. 25-inch VSL, tuned DAD, our standard and historical sound holes for New Traditions anyway. Black walnut back and sides, western red cedar top, black walnut headstock with Grover Stay Tight tuners. As I said, if whoever purchases this will have the option of putting strap buttons on it at an additional cost, of course. Yeah, that's it. This is a beauty. $931. New Traditions Hourglass Dulcimer. I'm going to play a little bit and let you hear how she sounds. You know, it's always difficult to make a determination over a video or online or anything like that of how a dulcimer will sound and feel. But if you're familiar with the dulcimer world, this is set up as a standard action, standard tuning, standard everything. So I'll give you a little indication of how wonderful this instrument sounds. All right, next sound will be the sound of this beautiful instrument instead of my boring voice. All right, here we go. you go. There's a good indication of how this 931 sounds. Western red cedar top, black walnut fingerboard, 1.5, 6.5, and 13.5 fret with pearl inlaid dots. 25-inch VSL, black walnut back and sides with amazing grain. It is such a beautiful back. Grover Stay Tight tuners in chrome and black. There are no strap buttons on this, but strap buttons can be ordered by the purchaser if they wish to have strap buttons on the instrument. And shipping is also just going crazy out of the roof. But shipping from Northern California to your destination is what the cost is going to be. We ship USPS with the signature required and insured for the price of the instrument. This one, 931, will be on our website, posted for sale real soon, probably within the hour. Or actually, once this video drops, it'll be on the website. So, number 931, New Traditions Dulcimers, 931. And this can ship just bubble wrapped to the hilt, which is a very safe way to wrap it, and then you can be responsible for the case. Or you can order this instrument with a case, but there's a $95 increase in the price because we can't get cases anymore other than through Amazon, which is just really a bummer. Our wholesaler is no longer available to us. For some bizarre reason. Anyways, we won't get into that. 931, New Traditions Dulcimers, 25-inch VSL, DAD tuning, 4-string, 1.5, 6.5, 13.5 fret. There you go, 931. Hey, until next time, Lord bless you all.